option. And you're home, oh, on the phone, all alone, I'll give it to you, no option.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. I think the last video I posted was May. Really sorry about that. So what I'm gonna do today is I had posted this look on Instagram yesterday, and it's just this really natural, like, everyday look. It's very minimal, but I did have one of my friends, his name is Jordan. I have his channel in the description box as well as his Instagram. He's amazing, and he's also just a good person to have around. He's really supportive. He's just great. His videos are great. If you're looking for an all-around great channel, and go check him out, he's awesome. He wanted me to do a video on that look, and I was like, that's a good idea. I think that's a good comeback. So yeah, this is gonna be a chatty get ready with me on that look. I will go into detail about the look, but I'm also gonna give you kind of an update on what's been going on and why I've been gone and this, that, and the other thing. So yeah, let's just get into the video. Okay, so this look, I mean, really the most important part of it is the base, the foundation. Actually, it's funny because the first time I tried it, I literally hated it. I was like, this is awful. And then I tried it again and I was like, oh, this is really good. It's the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. It retails for $15.99 at Ulta. I believe it's like a little bit cheaper. I don't know, it may not be. It might be a little bit cheaper at like Target because it's also offered there. Not sure. But it's called the number 7, I think I already said it, but number 7 Stay Perfect foundation, and I am in the color Warm Ivory, which is weird because this is gonna look really gray toned when I put it on, but it really just kind of like adjusts to your skin and matches to it. It's insane. But anyway, the claims for this foundation, let's see, it lasts up to 17 hours. I do agree, this is an extremely long lasting foundation. I wear this for my workouts. I come home and I still have coverage. Like, it's literally amazing. It gives a naturally flawless complexion with super staying power. Life-proof foundation with uniquely matched to your skin tone. So like I said, it's almost like it reacts to your skin and matches it. Like, it's insane. So yeah, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the foundation before we get started, and that I do agree with literally every single claim. And I mean, it's not super affordable. It's not like L'Oreal or like Wet n Wild, Maybelline, like those brands, but it is still quite a bit cheaper, and it's an amazing foundation. Amazing. It is high end with a drugstore price tag. And get started, and like as I do my makeup, I'll mention the products and the techniques I'm using, but I'll go ahead and tell you like what's been going on in the life of Caitlin. Basically why I was gone is the job that I've been in. As much as I love it and as much as I adore the kids, it's long, super long hours, and I mean, I'm talking like a 10-hour day on Friday, a 15-and-a-half-hour day on Saturday, and a 14-hour day on Sunday. It's exhausting, and these kids, I love them to death, and I understand why they have the behaviors they have, but some of them can just really get to you, and when you're with them for that long, it is extremely exhausting. And you can talk to anybody else I work with, they will tell you the same thing. I've been just really exhausted, really stressed out. I've had depressive episodes. I just did not have the motivation to film. That is why I've been gone for so long, and it's been really hard for me to deal with because this is something I wanted to do for years, and I really felt like I was failing. Like, I was failing my boss, failing the kids, failing myself, and I'm not. It's just that this is the field I want. It's just this is not the way I need to do it. I'm gonna start with primer. So the primer I used for this look was, oh boy, my light though, with the Faced Hangover RX primer. I take about 3 pumps. I just do this, or I guess 4, and then I go ahead and rub that into my skin. I like this for a natural everyday look because it goes on like a moisturizer, and it really hydrates the skin, all of that good stuff. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spot conceal. This is completely my fault. Like, it was a huge cystic pimple and it was very painful, and I kept like picking at it, and now it's just a scar. But anyway, I'm gonna conceal this little spot right here, and probably that right there. But anyways, yeah, it's just been getting to be a lot for me. And like I said, I really do love those kids, but I just can't keep doing it. The other aspect of that is, I'm just going to use this Gwen Stefani palette as a mirror. The other aspect of that is that, oops, I was blocking my light. I need to start paying off my student loans, and I had a lot of stuff go on with my car. That's the other reason I've been really stressed. My car, the coolant system is shot, so I really can't drive it more than like 10 or 15 minutes. So I have to trade it in and get a new car, and I'm gonna have a car payment, and like I can't like support my boyfriend and I, because he's gonna have a part-time job, but really all he's gonna be able to afford is mostly bills. So I can't support us off of a job that only pays me $12 an hour. What ended up happening, and I just took a Real Techniques brush to blend that concealer out, was that I ended up just I started interviewing, hoping something good would happen. I really wasn't sure what was gonna happen, and I ended up getting a job on a crisis mobile team, and that's gonna pay me $16 an hour. It's gonna be much better pay. This is something that actually requires a degree, so I feel like I'm using my degree. And basically what I'll do is I'll go out and I'll de-escalate whatever the crisis may be. They could be suicidal, they could be just having a meltdown, a manic episode. Manic episode is when you have bipolar and you're on an extreme high and you're taking all these risks and doing all these things that you wouldn't normally do. I mean, that's a very short description of it. You can look it up if you're interested. So I just got that job and I've been feeling a lot better, a lot less stress. And so I'm back. Basically what's been going on in my life recently. And we'll talk about happy stuff. Trust me, we're getting there. I'm gonna go ahead and take the foundation, and the way I applied it was with my fingers, and I don't have a makeup wipe, so I'll be right back. I used quite a bit just because it's very buildable, and I do like at least a medium coverage. So I think we'll just kind of build, and I'll let you know how many pumps I did. Get like this, and don't worry, I cleansed my hands, like all that stuff. I put it on my fingers and then just kind of applied it that way, because I find that it blends out better. I'm really not sure why, but that's what we're apply it that way. So see, I just took like 3 or 4 pumps right there, and I just did this. So see what I mean, how it looks kind of gray, but it's not. It's kind of bizarre. So yeah, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out, and if I want more coverage, I will add some more on. The same brush I used yesterday, my IT Cosmetics brush. This is, it doesn't have the number on it, but it's like it's whatever flat top brush. It costs like $24.99. I can link it in the description box, because the other flat tops, they cost like $40 or $45 or something like that. This was the cheapest one they had, so I think I'm gonna go back and get the more expensive one, so because I really like this. Yeah, I'm just gonna blend that in. You know what's so weird, because with these lights it does look more warm. But when I was getting ready in my bathroom yesterday, I was like, wow, this looks really gray, and I just didn't notice it before. So that's kind of interesting. So see how it's very, very radiant, and even if you're oily, it really does dry down pretty well. So I wouldn't stray from it even if you're oily. I really, really enjoy this foundation. It's beautiful. And it's funny because I hated it the first time I put it on. But I think it's because it looks so oily right now. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. I don't know, I really couldn't tell you. I just didn't like the look of it the first time I put it on. Sorry, I'm trying to like do this so you can still see. Maybe I could go a little lighter, but it works. I mean, it matches. I'm gonna do a smidge more just because I want a little bit more coverage. So when I add more, I just do a pump on my hand like this, and then boop, 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 boop. That's what I do. When I want more coverage, I just add the slightest little dot and pat it in. So yeah, like I said, it's very radiant though, so if you're not a fan of it being radiant, because it won't, even if you're really oily, because when I'm on my period, I'm like super oily, and that doesn't really affect anything. Like, it'll stay on. But if you don't like a radiant finish, you're probably not gonna like this. But after that, okay, I don't know if I've been calling this concealer the right thing. I just know that I searched illuminating concealer on Ulta and it popped up, so I just know it's an illuminating concealer. Like, we'll just call it illuminating concealer because I was too lazy to look at the product. So it is, whoops. So it's by Catrice. It is Catrice. Retouch Light Reflecting Concealer in the color Light Nude, and I'm pretty sure this was their lightest color because I always get the lightest color in concealer because I want it to be brightening. So my next step after that is I take this light retouching concealer by Catrice and I just put it like this down my eye. And what I really love the applicator on this, like I love that it's a brush. And right here, and I'm just doing this to highlight. None of this is for like coverage or anything crazy like that. But I really like this because it has a radiant finish. I really couldn't tell you how good the coverage is on it because I don't use it for that. But yeah, I enjoy this for like as an illuminating concealer. And where's my brush? I'm just gonna take that Real Techniques brush again and blend this out. So on a positive note though, I just got back from a trip from Disneyland. I took my brother for his birthday and my boyfriend went with us the first day, stayed in the hotel the rest of the trip. But it was a really, really fun trip. I'll insert some pictures around here in case you're curious about that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was 4 days. We literally had the best interaction with Gaston ever. I'll insert the clips here. It's so funny.
You gotta compliment his muscles, Daniel.
But anyways, yeah, it was like a really, really fun trip. I mean, like, it was just awesome. And I really needed it after having, like, being so stressed out and all that. Like, it really helped a lot. And we're gonna go back in January for my birthday, and I'm trying to squeeze in a Halloween trip. Not necessarily like on Halloween, but for like the little Halloween party that they do with my boyfriend. I can't really book a hotel or anything until I like get my schedule from my new job, because so the way it works is it's 7 days of work in a row and then 7 days off. So I mean, I could do vacations like pretty much whatever I want as long as it's when I have a week off. So I'm gonna try to frame it around that because I really want to go back for Halloween. So yeah, it was a great trip. I loved it. So after that, I took my Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter in the color Kitten, if I can find it. Right here. And I find the best way to apply that is with my finger. So I do my Cupid's bow right here, and then the high points of my cheekbone. This is from the Balm. It's the highlight and contour palette. I got this for like $20 from Nordstrom Rack, and it's got some highlight shades up here and contour and blush, and I absolutely love this palette. I took it to Disney with me, and it's got a great mirror and everything. That's where I also got this. This was also $25, by the way. This Gwen Stefani palette. Like, Nordstrom's got MAC, like all this stuff. Like, oh my god, y'all need to take your butts to Nordstrom if you want some good makeup, just saying, for cheap. They also had the all-nighter spray for $10 less. Helpful tip. I'm gonna set those places that I just highlighted with a powder to keep the highlight lasting longer. So what I like to use for this palette, or this highlight, is this brush just really applies highlights very well, but I'm gonna use that for my powder, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't know where it went. I normally use a different brush, but I'll go ahead and use this brush. This is just a like random Beauty 360 brush that I got from Ross, and I'm taking 64HZ, the lightest highlight in the palette, and I'm just setting where I put my highlight originally, the Kitten highlight. And this is just gonna keep the highlight lasting longer. Okay, so now, okay, my light is like a little too intense. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the powder that I'm gonna be setting the entire face with. And for that, I will be using the Maybelline Better Skin powder. And this is in Classic Ivory 20. I love this powder. And although if you have the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, that would be amazing with this look because it's kind of got that dewy feel to it. So yeah, just setting the face with that. And I kind of like to pat in my powder where I get oily, so like in my T-zone and all that stuff. Okay, has anybody else been getting emails from Too Faced like crazy? Because I've literally gotten 3 today. Like, they're just trying to like sell the crap out of their makeup right now. Like, didn't do any contour or anything like that, no bronzer. So next I'm gonna do brows, and I've been using, I got this as a free gift at Ulta when I bought my It Cosmetics CC Plus cream. And where is it? Did I put it in my drawer? Oh lord. It's Brow Power by It Cosmetics. What's cool about this is the more pressure you put on it, the darker it gets. So it's like a universal color, and you just have to like know how hard or how light to push on it, which I could see could be like really like not convenient at all, but I think it's cool. I think it's innovative. Oh, I forgot a step. So once I have all the powders and all that stuff, I take my Pixi Glow Mist. It's just a Target for I believe like $15. It's a really, really nice product. And I just kind of spritz my face to kind of make sure all the powders and everything's set. That's the thing I love about this. The mist on the spray is like so fine, the mister. And I just kind of fan that off. And I take this and I just shape my brows. So yeah, I don't know. Have you guys done anything fun this summer? I'd totally like to hear about it in the comment section. I'd love to talk to you guys about summer vacays, you know, shit's cool, I love it. But yeah, I had a really good summer aside from like the stress, obviously. Yeah, it's oh shoot, I just totally messed up, right? See ya. Anyway, it's just been a really, really stressful few months for me, and that's why I haven't been uploading. And there's been so many times where I sat down to film and I'm just like, I can't produce a good video right now. I just know I can't, because my vibe was just not, it just wasn't there. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't want to seem all like weird and like upset, you know, when I film. So anyways, after that I take my Essence Brow Gel just to help with like the shape. Essence Make Me Brow and Blondie brows, and I'm just gonna use that to kind of finish, like, I don't know how to explain it, to just kind of make sure it all towards the end it's just really like shaped out. I had a person on Instagram, they're like, sis, you gotta get your nail or your brows done, and I'm just like, I like my brows the way they are. And they're like, well, it's a trend and you make makeup videos, so, and I'm like, cool, like, if you don't like how I do my brows, then you can go watch someone else's videos. Like, not that I don't appreciate your guys' views, but like, if you're gonna come at me, like, it would be one thing if you said, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, I don't know, it's not that I can't take criticism, but like, I don't know, like, just the way they said it, the tone and everything, I was like, bitch, bye. Like, if there's any negativity, I'm just not, I don't really care. Like, if I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna lose you. It's whatever. Like, I don't want this to be a negative place. If you don't want to watch my videos, if you don't like the way I do my makeup, then don't. L'Oreal Voluminous mascara, but it was like super dried out yesterday and it was like making my eyes burn. So I'm gonna use a different mascara today, but like any volumizing mascara would do the trick. So I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect, not to be confused with Lash Sensational Effective and Tail. So not the pink one, black one. Didn't do any eyeshadow at all. I just did, ooh, that concealer creased a smidgen, like just on my eyelid though, so it really doesn't matter. Not on my under eyes at all, actually. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on very carefully because this tends to get all over my lid if I'm not careful. So yeah, that's the finished look. I'm just gonna take my clip out real quick. But yeah, oh my gosh, it's very, very simple. Oh, just kidding, didn't do lips. So we're gonna do that real quick. So is the gloss in here? Yeah. So, I just took a L'Oreal Colorish lipstick, and this is like, I think like the JLo collection. Oh, this is Zoe's red. I grabbed the wrong one. Well, it was Eva's pink. That's the lipstick I used. Honestly, I'm just kind of feeling gloss anyway today, so I'm going to take the, but I put this gloss over it. So this is the Essence XXL Shine Gloss, and honestly, there's like not a color over here. I think it's like, it says 31 Metal Shine, but it's this color, and it's an Essence XXL Shine Gloss. And yeah, I ended up putting it over the lipstick yesterday, but it's fine on its own. It's very pigmented gloss. So yeah, that's the look for those of you that wanted to see that. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys are cool with like me just, you know, being AWOL for like literal months. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a wonderful day. Bye.
Interruption, and you're home, oh, on the phone, all alone, I give it to you, no interruption, in your house, on the couch, name the time and the place and the